Hey guys, welcome to Empty Paradise's Cars and Collectibles. So today's video we have a lot of awesome Hot Wheels we're going to open up. And as you guys do know, or maybe you don't know, every single day I do Hot Wheel races on these 6-lane raceways. So I'm honestly opening most of these specifically for that reason, to be able to actually race them head to head against other cars and a bunch of other cool cars, different race combos on the track, different little tournaments, all kinds of that stuff. But like I said, every single day I do shorts, so definitely hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss out on those daily shorts and like little weekly tournaments. But before we get started, I will say I do also have a merch store. So the link in the description down below. And I actually have a giveaway going on for this Hot Wheels RLC custom fleet side. And this thing is really cool and even has a little window there on the back so you can check out the car. So this, I'm giving it away. So if you guys want to see how to enter this, hop on my website or merch store, link in the description down below. You guys make a purchase and you automatically get entered into this. So definitely go check it out. But let's go ahead and get started with opening up a bunch of Hot Wheels. And starting off, we actually, I know it's a supercar kind of themed, but we do have a couple American cars, including this Treasure Hunt Dodge Charger Daytona. So I actually did get this, and the package was damaged. And boom, there's a little Treasure Hunt right there. So the package was damaged, so I figured just why not go ahead and open it up, check it out. The thing looks really awesome. Obviously, it's a tuned car, so the proportions are all out of whack. But even has the little Treasure Hunt logo right there on the side. Next up we have, I guess this came out a few years ago, but the Tesla Model X, and even has like the big Tesla font right there on the side. So this is pretty cool. I have a few Teslas already for the 6-lane raceway, so I just figured it'd be cool to add this one, especially since it says Tesla real big there on the side. It actually says Tesla Energy, but that still looks pretty cool. Next up, we have a Tyrrell P34 6-wheeler, and I think this looks awesome. I recently did open up one of these that was a... Actually, the package came off super easily. But yeah, I recently opened one that was a Treasure Hunt, and it was like red and white, and I think this blue and white looks absolutely amazing. But essentially, it's like a Formula 1 car with like 6 wheels. So I think that looks really cool. So I figured, why not go ahead and get this, be able to race it on the 6-lane raceway. And then we have a 1998 first edition. It's the Jaguar DType, and it's kind of like an old school race car. So I can't believe this car came out in 98, and yes, I'm opening it up. There is some damages on it, but wow. What's that, 26 years old this Hot Wheel is? And it looks so nice and clean. Like, that looks so smooth. I really like that color. And then obviously the race numbers has that fin there on the back behind the driver's seat. Man, that looks really awesome. So I really hope... Oh, and even the whole bottom is metal as well. So it's all metal on metal. This thing actually has a lot of good weight to it. A lot of good clearance underneath, some good airflow. So we will definitely see how that does in some upcoming Hot Wheel races. Now let's go ahead and move into some, like... I mean, that was technically a supercar, but let's get into like Lamborghinis and stuff like that. So we have the Lamborghini Aventador J, which is really cool looking. I really love this color. And let's go ahead and pop this thing open. And wow, like I said, the color on that looks really nice. The Aventador J is kind of like a aperto, which means like open. No windshield, no roof, nothing. And it's all finished where like it goes kind of down the center console, back up onto the back. So that is a really cool car. Lamborghini did make one of these in real life, and that thing looks insane. Next up, we have the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. And I got this because that color is just amazing, and because this package is all damaged. There's a bunch of like creases and stuff in it. So honestly, I'm not too worried about opening these, but typically I do collect Hot Wheels that are not opened. But because I have the 6-lane raceway, now I have this car. I can be able to put head to head against some other cars. So definitely put down in the comments down below what cars you guys would like to see kind of race in some upcoming races on that raceway. And then we have a couple really, really cool cars. Saline S7. So I didn't realize that Hot Wheels actually made a handful of these before. I knew that they made one in silver, which I actually do have already. And this is like a matte blue. And it's like a Genco. It's like a sponsored brand. It looks really cool. The orange wheels on there look amazing. And this car in real life is just insane. I've seen a couple of them, and they're just wild. American-made crazy supercars. And not only do we have that one, but we also have this police-themed Saline S7. And, man, now I actually have 3 of these to be able to race on the track. So that's pretty exciting. So I have a little bit of variety. And there we go. Wow, that's okay. So Pursuit Squad. And I think that looks really awesome. Obviously, the red windows look really cool too, especially with that matte black body. It has the little police logos and everything on there. The red wheels as well. The whole bottom's red, so that front splitter's all red. Man, this is insane. I actually really like that. So I'm really looking forward to having that in some upcoming races. And next up we have from a collector set, a McLaren P1. And honestly, I was going to collect this one, and then I noticed that it was kind of damaged a little bit. So I'm not really too worried about it, but I do also have another one. So opening up the duplicate. And wow, that McLaren P1 looks super, super good there. I really like just, even with like the numbers there on the side and up on the hood, a little extra detail on the hood too. I think that looks really cool. And even though it's just very similar to like the regular McLaren P1, I think having like that race car look to me is a lot cooler. And then from the same set, we actually have a Koenigsegg Yesco, and I am super excited about this. And let's see, I really love this in blue. They did have a couple mainline variants that came out, but that one looks absolutely amazing. Obviously it says Koenigsegg Castrol on the side with the Hot Wheels graphics number 20 right there as well. And then it has like that yellow kind of trim on the hood and up on the roof. And then even has like some black stripes as well. That is such a cool casting, and that color just looks beautiful. Like honestly, this right here almost looks like an RLC in like the right lighting, and the way that that blue kind of reflects that light. Man, also like that giant wing there on the back looks crazy. All right, so now we got a couple cars that are super awesome. So we have a Bugatti Veyron and the 16.4 liter. So this is from the quarter mile race set, or the quarter mile finals. And honestly, I was actually getting a whole set of these. I really wanted to be able to open up the Veyron and race it. And when this came in, it actually had a cracked blister pack. I did already have an extra one of these sitting around. So it was actually a pretty good coincidence. And honestly, I don't feel bad about opening this. I know that these are kind of holding their values pretty well, but I think that looks absolutely amazing. And I really love the orange stripes there, and then the orange accents down the side and the orange wheels. It's like a kind of orange chrome on the wheels. Man, it looks really cool. And those Bugattis, you can see the engine right there in the back. Looks awesome. Let me know what you guys think of that car. But next up, we actually have, I don't remember what year these came out, but it was I guess 2007 this came out. Wow. So it is obviously a mystery pack, and Hot Wheels came out with these. There we go. Hot Wheels came out with these, and they're all blacked out. You can't hold up to the light. Nowadays, you can look at mystery packs. There's like a little serial number on the back. You can kind of compare the numbers, see what car's in it. This one didn't have that. However, I did get this, and it came partially opened, so I know it's inside. But let's go ahead. I kind of want to preserve that package because you don't really see those anymore. And boom, there we go. So we have the Bugatti Veyron. This was like the chase car, kind of like the treasure hunt equivalent. And I guess there were significantly less production numbers of that. It's kind of interesting with like that black and kind of like that bronze on the side. Not a huge fan of the color scheme, but since I do have that Matchbox Bugatti Divo in bright yellow, I figured why not go ahead and get this and be able to open it up and have it side by side and race against some other Hot Wheel Bugattis that I already do have. So now let's move into some other really cool cars. We got the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR, and this one is in a Falcon livery. It's the Silver Falcon, and it actually has a bunch of creases all over the package. The corners are all beat up, and so I just figured let's just go ahead, get this, be able to rip it open, and be able to race that as well. That looks absolutely amazing. It has all the Falcon stuff. I did notice that there's some imperfections on the roof, and I just opened this up, so it's brand new, but it came with factory imperfections, but that's fine. It still looks really good. I really love the wide body fenders on this. Man, that is an absolutely crazy car. But we don't just have that in the silver and blue. We have the traditional green and blue, which looks insane. Let's go ahead and bust that open. Same car, just the other color variant of it. And I really like that. This is like the traditional color scheme of the Falcon liveries. And this one also kind of has like some, in the green, it kind of has like some like imperfections where it's not fully kind of there, but I think this car looks really, really cool, and I'm excited to race this. And I have a bunch of other Falcon themed cars already, so I'll do like another big like Falcon race and be able to add these to it. I have some really cool JDM ones as well. So not only is the Falcon livery very iconic, but so is the Golf livery. So we have this really cool 2009 Corvette ZR1 that's the Golf livery. So let's go ahead and bust this open. And wow, that looks awesome. Super iconic and looks so cool. Blue with the orange accents, like the orange stripes. And then since the bottom's orange, it gives like the side skirts that orange look, and even the rear diffuser, the front splitter as well. But just like the Falcon ones, we don't have just one variant. We have two. We have the white and orange as well, which looks really cool. Same as that car, 09 Corvette ZR1. Let's go ahead and bust this open. And man, that looks absolutely amazing. And this one actually has a blue base, so it actually gives the sides like a nice little light blue trim, which I think looks really cool. All right, now we're moving right on. We have some other cars that are really iconic in real life. We have the Maserati MC12, and this is an older Hot Wheel, but this car is super iconic in real life. And I figured if we're going to have some Salines, we might as well have the MC12. And boom, look at that car. This thing is absolutely enormous and has a really cool wing there on the back, and then the rear end is painted like that dark blue. Goes along with the side skirts, and that's really cool how Hot Wheels used to do that with their logo in the middle. But yeah, the MC12, super, super iconic. And this one looks really cool. It kind of has like a gold kind of sparkle in the paint. I don't know if it's really shown up on camera, but that is a really cool color and a really cool car. Something I do like is having variants, and once again we have another variant of it, and this one actually has like the faster wheels, so I'm curious to see if that actually makes any difference. I don't think the color scheme on the car is any different, but I think it's just the wheels. Yeah, side by side they look exactly the same, just the wheels are different. So I really wanted to see if these wheels with like kind of like the opening, I don't know if you can kind of see through it a little bit, if that would be actually faster or not. And I think these ones just look a lot better on the car too. But yeah, we will definitely see. And now we have a couple more cars. We have the Ferrari 512M, and it is a really cool Ferrari race car. So let's go ahead and bust this open. And wow, that looks amazing. Obviously, a bunch of car companies have different style race cars like this from that racing generation. And I really love this style and this design. Very aerodynamic, very large. It looks really crazy. The wing sticks out. And it's really cool because it says Ferrari right there across the top of that wing. It has all those decals on the front. The whole back lifts up there and you can kind of see the engine inside of that. And that is really cool how they made it where it actually like can open up. And once again, more variations. We got the blue one, but we also have it with the faster wheels as well. So another test to see if those faster wheels actually are kind of make a difference. They may or may not. I'm not too sure, but we are definitely going to see. And I really like this in blue. It does not say Ferrari there in the back, but it does say it right there in the fender. And I think it looks really cool. Super sleek. Has a silver bottom. But also the rear opens up. Okay, this one actually opens up a lot easier. And I don't know if it's made to go up this far, but it goes up really far compared to the other one. You can definitely see the engine and all that there. I think it kind of has like a lock-in position that's kind of about right there. But I think this looks really cool, being able to check that out, see inside of all that and everything. But such a cool Hot Wheel. I'm really glad Hot Wheels kind of made it that way where it can open up. It's kind of functional. But yeah, these are a bunch of really awesome supercars. And if you guys would like to see a lot of these race on the Hot Wheels 6-lane Raceway, definitely go down and hit that subscribe button. Also, let me know down in the comments down below what cars you guys would like to see, like either some of these racing each other, or maybe like an all Bugatti race, including these two and then some of the others I have, or any of the other cars. But definitely, if you like the video, hit the like button, and let me know which one of these is your favorite out of all of them, because I think these are all like super awesome, cool cars, and obviously that's why I wanted to get them, open up, and be able to race them. But hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you for watching.